everyone, I'm Max. You may know me from the TFT Fit Gamer Training Grounds YouTube channel, and this is going to be my first TFT video on my personal YouTube channel. A few of you have reached out to me asking for an economy guide, so today I'm going to help you fix up your finances and make sure that you're managing your economy in both reroll and for cost comps. So as I mentioned, we're going to be talking about 1, 2, and 3 cost compositions today, how to properly manage your econ when playing these sort of comps, and then also what to do in standard 4 cost compositions where your main carries are going to be 4 costs and you're going to be playing around level 8. Make sure you ask any questions that you have in the comments below. I'll be happy to get to them and help you out as best as I can. Alright, so let's get straight into the 1 cost reroll economy now. Currently on the meta, we only have one cost carry composition, which is going to be Family Violets, excluding hero augments. And the way we're going to play this is by ideally spiking on stage 3-1 to 3-5 from having that 3-star 1 cost carry. Now, the way we're going to do this is we're going to need to generate as much gold as you can before stage 3-1. Now, 3-1 is really important because you will still be level 4. And as you see from this diagram up here, level 4 is going to be your highest percent chance where you can reasonably roll a lot of gold and see 1 cost units. So this means before stage 3-1, you're not going to be rolling, you're not going to be leveling before this, and really trying to make as much gold as possible. Now, on level 4, stage 3-1, we're going to roll to around 32 gold, and the reason why we go to 32 is because if we stop at 32, we are guaranteed to make 40 the next round by 5 every round, and then we have an interest of 3. So 32 plus 8 will make 40, and then on this round, if you either win, or you 2-streak, or you just have an extra unit, maybe you stopped at like 33, 34, you are guaranteed to make 50 gold, and then after this round, you can then start to slow roll on level 5 and go for those 3-star 1 cost carry units. So here's a quick example. I am level 4 on 3-1 rolling for the Violet family board. I could go down to around 32, 34 goldish because I really want to make 30. I really want to make 40 gold the next round. So that's exactly what I do here. I stop, next round I make 40 gold, the next round I make 50 gold, and then after that I begin to slow roll on level 5 for that Violet 3. This is a good strategy as it allows you to stabilize with 2-star version of your 1 cost board, and then after you hit your core 3-star units, so in this case it's going to be your Violet as priority, and then Darius Draven is great as well, and then Powder only if it comes easy. After hitting these, you want to start leveling for higher trait breakpoints, so in this case you want to be going for that either 4-pit fighter and then eventually finishing with 6-pit fighter with Savika as your main or your secondary carry or even Vi. So this is going to be the 1 cost way to play the game, and this will really help you hit your units on time and allow you to top 4. So moving on to the 2 cost reroll economy here, we have a couple more compositions, so Nocturne, Renata, and Tristana. Ideally, you're going to spike by stage 4-1 from having a 3-star 2 cost carry. Now the way we're going to do this is we're going to still generate as much gold as we can, but instead of 3-1, now the main stage levels is going to be normally on stage 3 or stage 3 or stage 3-2 or stage 3-5, and this is when you're going to be leveling to 6. So there will be no rolling before this. You can level depending on how strong your board is. However, I'd refrain from rolling and get the most of your rolling on level 6, as that is the highest percent chance of seeing a 2 cost unit. When you're rolling on level 6 on the stage level, you want to keep going until you 2-star your core units. Then after you 2-star your core units, you can sit, stop rolling, focus on your board, positioning items, slowly econ back up to 50 gold, and then proceed to slow roll on level 6 for those 3-star units. So that is going to be the plan for 2 cost units here. Here's a quick example. I'm playing the Watcher hero augments for Vander. You see I'm on 3-2 here, level 6, and I have to keep rolling until I hit that Vander 2. Once I hit that Vander 2 and I have a reasonable board, 3 family 4 Watcher, I can sit, make my way slowly back up to 50 gold, and then slow roll on level 6 for that Vander 3. After I hit that Vander 3, I can start focusing on leveling up and fitting higher trait breakpoints or just better units such as a secondary carry. And then last but not least, going on to our 3 cost reroll economy here, we're going to spike ideally by stage 5-1, where we have a 3-star 3 cost carry. As you can see here on level 7 is going to be the best time to roll for our 3 cost units. Generate as much gold as you can before stage 3-5 or 4-1. The way this works is you're going to level to 7 on 3 level to 7 on 3-5 if you are not stable. So this means that your board is really weak and you're taking a lot of damage. And if you're very rich, this means that you're able to level a bit earlier, stabilize, and this is what you need to do, or else you'll just lose too much HP. Ideally though, you want to level to 7 on 4-1, and this means that since you gain 2 XP per round, leveling on 4-1 is just a lot more efficient and will save you gold and will allow you to roll more. This you can do if you are stable, so this means that you don't have to level early on 3-5, and this will allow you to hit your units a little bit easier. So depending on this, you're going to be rolling anyway on level 7 until you see the 2-star versions of your core units. For example, in the Kog'Maw Scar board, it's just going to be your 2-star Kog'Maw, 2-star Car, 2-star Scar, since this is going to be your 2 units that are holding your items. Make your way back up to 50 gold and then proceed to slow roll on level 7. So that is how you play the 1, 2, and 3 cost reroll compositions. We're now going to move on to the 4 cost comps and what to do playing standard level 8. So for standard level 8 4-cost boards, we're ideally going to be establishing them on either stage 4-1 or 4-2. 4-1 comes if you have like an econ augment or you have an econ galaxy and you're able to go fast 8 with a lot of gold to roll, ideally around 30 to 40 gold, because we are going for 4-cost units. And remember, a 2-star of a 4-cost unit is going to be 12 gold, and ideally we're going for a couple 2-star 4-cost units, so we definitely need a lot of gold. Normally though, you will be waiting until 4-2 to level to 8. This is a better interval, so you will save some money, and this is going to be the case if you are not as rich or if you're uncontested. If you are contested, then it is ideal to roll a little bit earlier or at least at the same time as your contesters, because you are fighting over the same units. So for the 4-cost carry compositions, ideally you want to play from a tempo or HP conservative early to mid game, unless you're playing a winnow or broken comp. So I wouldn't say there's any like winnow / broken compositions, at least for 4-cost on the current patch. But if you remember from last set, there was the Callista Recon board where you could straight up full open and then go for that win out. You want to be slamming items early game to save your HP and win some rounds, and then also try to have at least 1 econ augment minimum, as it will allow you to really hit your 4-cost units on level 8. Stage 2, you want to be prioritizing your economy, trying to make as much gold as possible. And then stage 3, as the stage damage will start increasing, you want to start to prioritize your health instead. So a couple of the 4-cost compositions on the current meta is going to be Vertical Rebel, Emissary Flex, Heimerdinger Sentinels, Silco Dominators, and also Twitch. So in order to play this efficiently, you need to be knowing the common leveling intervals. So you are going to be leveling to 4 on 2-1 if your opener is reasonably strong to strong. If you did this, then you're also going to level to 5 on 2-5 after that initial carousel, and then try to make your money through winning rounds or streaking rather than through interest. Regardless, you're going to start to go level 6 on 3-2. You can even go 3-1 if you have a good unit, are streaking or are super rich. Level 7 by 4-1, and then level 8 by 4-2 to really hit your 4-cost compositions. If it is a very low resource game and your board is relatively stable, maybe around 3-cost units, and you're uncontested, you can technically wait till 4 or 5 as well. However, there are a lot of compositions currently that use the same units, such as like Alawi within Sentinel, Heimerdinger, and also through Rebels. So it's pretty rare that you're playing a 4-cost composition uncontested. You'll be going to level 9 whenever you can on stage 5. This just depends on how hard you hit on level 8 and how little gold you require to roll to stabilize your board. So here's a quick example here. We're rolling on 4-2 level 8. We're playing the Rebel board here. We're looking for that Zoe 2, looking for that Alawi 2. And sometimes you don't hit exactly what you want, so you just have to create a stable board, and then starting on the next couple of rounds, you can reassess, figure out whether you need to roll back down, or if you can econ and maybe even go 9, just depending on the state of your board. So for example here, since my board is relatively stable on early stage 4, I could go for a couple rounds of econing, and then eventually I'll swap over to 7 rebel, sell my Swain, sell this GP and like this 2 conqueror, and then go for 7 rebel, especially before the anomaly round, so then I have more options and I don't only have to anomalize my Alawi. Okay, so finishing off here with some final notes. Anomalies will also start to repeat now on the current patch. So this means that after 12 anomalies, they can start to repeat. So try to choose a reasonable anomaly before your 13th one. Health and gold are inversely proportional resources. So what this means is if you are trying to preserve health, you are most likely going to be spending gold either through rolling or through leveling. And if you're trying to preserve your gold, this means you're not leveling or rolling and your health might go down because your board will not be as strong. Now, due to interest and stage damage, I recommend to prioritize gold early just to get that interest up and really build up your economy, and then your health later as stage damage starts to increase and we cannot be losing every round. Alright, so that's everything for today. I hope this video helped you out and you're able to learn something regarding economy. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments, and like, comment, and subscribe as well. And this I really appreciate as I am starting off this new channel. So have a great day. I will see you in the next one, and best of luck in your games. Take care.